What's up guys, Slaughterfit's back here with another video for you. This time I have another Skyrim build for you guys today. This build is a little bit different, not, a super classic build. It is what I am calling a Venom Master, or Poison Master, whatever you think sounds cooler. This is a guy that basically just uses kind of like Paralyze and a lot of poisons and stuff to take out his enemies in a slow, more painful way. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I made this guy a high elf just because it has the bonus magic when you start the game. But I mean, you could really do any race. This build is not really lore, specific to a certain race. You could basically, do anything. I mean, some races, are more often mages than others. This build has a large sneak component, so maybe you could be a Khajiit or something like that, but there's no race that this build doesn't make sense for. So the approach with this build is use the knife as well as some poison runes to do damage, and sneak around, and of course ebony flesh and fast healing to be able to take some more shots. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the armor. Or not armor, apparel, because, this guy is wearing all clothes, so he actually has an armor rating of 0, so that's why you use ebony flesh. The gloves, I enchanted, so my magicka is increased by 70 points, and one-handed attacks do 45% more damage for that knife. Gold emerald ring, restoration spells cost 28% less to cast, magicka regenerates 70% faster. Gold emerald circlet, restoration spells cost 28% less to cast, alteration spells cost 28% less to cast. Green robes, I just picked these because, green kind of go with the poison theme. But I'm not quite sure where you get these. I think they could be from a quest, but they also might just be like an unattainable item that you need to get through cheats. I make my build through cheats so I can make them faster. So, I don't actually know how you get this. You might not be able to, but, just cheat it in, fuck it. And then I just did normal shoes. Oh, and I forget if I mentioned this, but I enchanted it, so my magicka regenerates 70% faster, and restoration spells cost 28% less to cast. And for shoes, I enchanted so muffled, so I move silently, and that one-hand attacks do 45% more damage. And then silver emerald necklace I enchanted, so my magicka and health is increased by 70 points. So you can probably see that I have a fuck ton of magicka and a decent amount of health. And didn't put anything into stamina because I don't think I'm really going to be doing many power attacks. So something I was curious about that I am wondering if anyone has an explanation for is, why is poison rune in restoration? I, for some reason, remembered it being in, some other... For some reason, I remembered it being in Alteration. And I don't remember why it would be in Restoration. For lore reasons, or for kind of basic common sense, why would this be in Restoration? So if you have a reason, or if this is, a glitch or something, let me know, because I would definitely, expect it to be in Destruction, or maybe Alteration. You could even, maybe make the claim to me for, illusion, but I don't really see at all how it's restoration. So, I chose the ebony dagger, not only because, ebony is a good weapon type, but also because, I don't know, it just gives kind of poison vibes. And so I enchanted it so it absorbs 22 points of health and a chance to paralyze the target for 5 seconds. So my idea with this build is that you kind of sneak up and try to get them with a stealth kill, but if, they start noticing you, because I'm not the best at stealth, that you can, turn to start paralyzing enemies and using poisons on them to, drain them of all their health. And of course it would not be a poison guy build without some sort of poison, so I chose deadly lingering poison. Never been a huge lingering guy. I just, why wouldn't you want to just do the damage straight off? But 3 points of poison damage for 20 seconds is pretty good. My main idea was that, I don't know, something about the lingering to me just gives it more, venomous poison vibes, opposed to, the instant damage ones are kind of just a complementary thing to your attack. I think I hear a bear. This might be a good chance to do a little preemptive testing of the build, but now I'm not. Oh, there he is. So let's test this poison rune on him. So, you know, seems like it's doing a decent amount of damage. I'm also on the hardest difficulty, so that could make things, you know, more difficult, obviously. Give myself some what's it. I'm just trying to get over this freaking rock. So yeah, that poison actually having a decent effect. Let's use one of these lingering poisons and see how well it does. So yeah, the lingering poison definitely drains it even quicker. You can tell that dude's hurting now. And the knife did a good bit of damage. Oh, he's gonna be dead. Yeah. So that was kind of, you know, the idea with this build is this idea of them like running away and still dying because of all the poisons and shit. So I went ahead and got steel smithing all the way through ebony so I can upgrade that dagger, obviously. And then you want to also go ahead and get alteration. Go ahead and basically fill this out. You don't need master, but go ahead and get novice all the way through expert. And then Atronach, so you absorb 30% of spells that hit you. Stability, so your spells last longer. Mage armor 3, of course, so they're more protective. Magic resistance 3, so you block 30% of spells effects. And alteration dual casting that overcharges it into a more powerful version, whatever that means. So I actually put a lot into restoration, both because, you know, I'm gonna need it because I don't have armor, as well as that, you know, the other spell I do, Poison Rune, also for some reason seems to be in restoration as well. So go ahead and get Novice all the way through Adept, so you can do that Poison Rune. Fast healing is only Apprentice, I believe. Regeneration, healing spells cure 50% more. Respite, healing spells also restore stamina. I'm gonna let you guys on a little secret. I didn't mean to click this perk, but whatever. I guess we have more stamina. Restoration dual casting, and then recovery 2, so magic regenerates 50% faster, and then avoid death, so once a day heals 250 points automatically if you fall below 10% health. So this is, yeah, basically a last resort. I just did it because I, you know, don't have armor, so, you know, things might get a little dicey. And so I also maxed out sneak, so it's easy to, you know, creep up on people. So stealth 5, so you're 40% harder to detect. And then you want to get all these ones so you can get assassin's blade. So sneak attacks with daggers now do 15 times normal damage. So, you know, I don't even know what 15 times, you know, 87 or whatever that dagger was, but that is a fuck ton and gonna kill basically anyone. Muffled movement noise from armor is reduced 50%. Won't trigger pressure plates. Now, I've wondered, I mean, I just haven't used this perk enough to really know. Is it impossible to trigger pressure plates in any way? Like, if you jump on top of them, does it still not work? Because that's kind of funny. Silent roll sprinting while sneaking executes a silent roll forward, so you can kind of get past people easier. Silence, walking and running does not affect detection. And Shadow Warrior, one of the more overpowered perks in the game. You can be like right in front of someone, and if you crouch, they're like, wait, where'd he go? For a couple seconds, and you can like get away. It's kind of funny. And then last but not least, you want to max out Armsman on the one-handed skill tree, so one-handed attacks do twice as much damage. None of the other perks apply to daggers, sadly, so you're not going to use them. Alright guys, we're here at Valtheim Towers to test the build out against some bandits. So,
Hold it. This here's a toll road.
oh, go fuck.
That's a real shame. Gonna make it hard for you to pay a healer after we... Now ain't this a surprise?
So she actually has a decent amount of health. Let's see how these poison runes affect her. To be honest, the poison runes don't seem like they do a ton against higher level opponents. But they also cost barely anything. It's basically just an easy way to tack on more, you know, damage because... yeah, it only costs 11. I guess, but because I have a whole bunch of enchantments as well. But still, I mean, this is basically nothing. I can just, you know, spam this over and over again. And, you know, it's doing some decent damage. It's really easy to just keep backing up and hitting her with these. It's actually doing pretty decent damage. Oh, and you can finish her off pretty easily with the ebony dagger. Let's test out these poisons. So that is doing him pretty foul. It's basically just launching like a ball of gas. It's like barely even a wound, to be honest. Oh!
Guess it's all clear now.
Okay, well, I didn't mean for that to happen. Let's try that one more time. Alright, what's up, guys? We're back to test out the build. Killed this lady already. Just picking up where I left off. I gotta watch out for this lady in all Nordic. That person fucked me up. I don't know where they're at, though. So as you can see, this is pretty decent, this dagger. And then, so he just got paralyzed, and I hit him with a poison, so we can see... Oops, sorry, I have a timer going off on my phone. We can see how much damage that does. Oh. So yeah, this guy in all, what's it? The cheese. Ooh. Oh damn, I got caught between the guys, alright.
I'll skin you alive.
Alright, let me focus on some of these other guys. Oh, damn. So yeah, I would say on Master this is actually still pretty difficult, even though I am a really high level. Ha. So that's what's helpful about Paralyze. So let's see how this poison does against this guy. Oh god. Oh yes. Oh damn. Oh, that took him out. Ooh. Yeah, I think she's gonna die from that. Ouch. Damn. Alright, got the last guy over here. Might hit him with a couple poison wounds. This guy is really spamming me with these arrows. What's up, bro? God damn. Oh. Oh, I just realized I never did a sneak kill for you guys on this guy. So this dude is, you know, all about sneaking. So let's see if I can stealth on this lady. So yeah, as you can see, you kind of turn like invisible for a sec. She can't find me. Well, that looks a little glitchy, but that's a stealth kill for you guys. As you can see, when you have maxed out sneak, does she have Daedric arrows? What the fuck? When you have maxed out sneak, you have, that's why she was fucking me up with those arrows. Why do they have Daedric? When you max out sneak, yeah, it's really easy to creep up on people. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think of this build. It's still a little difficult on the higher difficulties, so, you know, maybe not the best build in the world if I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. But, you know, still pretty good. So yeah, also kind of, you know, a cool aesthetic going on with the green and everything. So yeah, let me know what you think of the build in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, peace.